Lyn, would it be safe to say that the percentage of your portfolio to have in Ethereum is not zero in 2021?
I think it depends on the type of investor. And so I use some for research purposes, right? So I have some Ethereum. In my Ethereum piece, I made the case that Bitcoin is certainly non-zero now, and that I can see why investors want to have some Ethereum as well. I've not gone to the step of saying that people should have Ethereum, and it's because of that centralization problem. That essentially, it's this environment where you're changing the engine of a car while you're driving it. So they're going to change from proof of work to proof of stake. It's been delayed for years, and because it's a hard problem, it's a very hard problem. They keep changing how they're going to scale it. So you mentioned proofs, for example, the person who invented proofs. There's been inventions over the past 4 or 5 years that have changed some of their base case for how they're going to scale their protocol. And so overall, my issue with some of the smart contract platforms is that they seem like they're going to tend towards centralization. And you see that with the Solana versus Ethereum comparison, where a more centralized blockchain comes along that's more efficient because it's more centralized. And then people start kind of flocking to it. The excitement goes there. The DeFi grows a little bit quicker there than on Ethereum because there's lower fees. And again, they don't fully understand the trade-offs. But as long as it's working, they don't really mind too much. And so overall, I think that, it's fine for people to, obviously there's a spectrum, right? So Ethereum is the only other asset that in the space that I consider to have a serious network effect, right? So Bitcoin is the only one that I consider money. The other ones I consider tech equities. And then when we look at network effects, Bitcoin and Ethereum have serious network effects, and everything else is more in kind of like startup mode, right? So I kind of have those couple different buckets there, and then I let investors do what they want to do with that information, right? My job's not necessarily to tell people about their allocations. The only one that I've been comfortable to say that I think people should really consider owning is Bitcoin.